Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. I'm joined by my co-host, as always. Say hi.
Hello. Don't tell them who I am, but just say co-host.
Exactly, Mr. Lankofski. He does as he's told. He's like a marionette. Got the hand right up there. Yeah, we are back. We are going to be reviewing our scores from Game Week 11, which was a bit disrupted, and then looking ahead to Game Week 12, the last game before everybody's favourite international break returns, because we can't go 2 weeks without having one at the moment for some reason. Just got to get some. What's the word? Got to get some things out of the way. I guess I can't think of the word; it escapes me. But this, as you will see by the nice overlay.
Oh yes, up there,
up there, down
there, up there, and down,
around,
down there.
Yeah, come outside. It is November,
which means Movember, as you can tell. Like
exactly.
Slightly.
I mean, I have
Lou's joined in, and I mean, you can. It's like a Mick Foley beard.
Exactly. Going for that like classic like 90s Italia, like Serie A, like kind of. But yeah, so we are not sponsored. We are doing Movember. Lank very much so. I'm thingy, but Lank has a nice little thing. I think he's set to go 250
pounds. 200 British great pounds. There will be a forfeit if we reach at currently 26 quid, so I'll take that. It's better than nothing. Yeah, exactly. We're only a week into it or something like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're a week into it today. So yes, if you do want to find out more information on Movember Foundations and the charities they do support, there is a link down in the description below, as well as a link to a donation page. If you would like to donate, any spare change is greatly appreciated, and I'll read them out on stream when it comes to a stream. But thank you in advance if you do.
And the QR code as well if you don't have the ability to look in the description. You can also see that we have the poppies because it is coming up to Remembrance Day and show our solidarity.
Yeah, no matter what's happening at the Cenotaph at the minute, we will prevail.
I'm not going to get into that one, but yeah, a British Legion, another good charity that if you have some spare money around this time of the year, then feel free to donate.
Second that.
Now we've got all of the officey type of stuff out of the way, we can just get straight into the thing, because last time it was a short video of me just ranting by myself to a camera.
I miss Sundays.
I mean, there's nothing better than me angrily shouting at a thing, saying that Chelsea is shit, Man United fans are delusional, and to be honest, nothing else has changed really since that time. Lank is just here now.
Yeah,
exactly, Lank is back. So we'll just run through the fixtures that we read out last time. Do you want to take us away with the first fixture, Mr. Lank? Your favourite fixture?
First fixture: Fulham at home against Scum. Unfortunately, we are going to fly through these because we want to get it done pretty sharpish today. There might be not as much chin wagging as normal. But Scum fans are still delusional. Wave your Norwich scarves in the air if you want Jim Radcliffe to take over. Well done.
To me, Man United, this was such a lucky game. They Fulham outplayed them for, I'd say, the vast majority of this game, and it took they're saying it was a good goal. I personally think the keeper should have saved it, but Bruno Fernandes, stoppage time winner. I think that just pretty much sums up Man United at the moment.
Again, you got everything you asked for. You wanted to take over, you wanted a striker, you wanted a centre half, you wanted all sorts of stuff. You got everything. You wanted a new manager. You got everything. You got everything you wanted. And now you got to win against Fulham. Moving on. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you something. Send Jadon Sancho to Leeds. We'll have him. Okay. I had a Scum win. So, uno punto for myself.
I had a draw. And I was very, very, very close to getting that one right.
So let's put it this way: this is my high point. From this point on, it's very much downhill. It's very much downhill. Going to the second fixture of the weekend, which was I'm all out of whack here. I'm not used to this. Brentford, West Ham. I had a West Ham win. Brentford won 3-2. So no point for myself.
This was a weird one because West Ham took the lead and they looked like they were going to win. And then Brentford came back into it very much so, and it was Yeah, a very weird game. I had a Brentford win. I would class myself as quite lucky on this one because was it 2-0 at one point or 2-1? No, it was 2-1.
2-1 to West Ham, yeah.
Yeah, and then London Derby, high scoring game, sums up Brentford really.
Gary Bowen with yet another goal. I keep saying it every single week. I'm sick of it we didn't sign him. 7 and 11.
He's in the top 3, isn't he, of goals and assists, like combined?
Probably will. It won't surprise me.
It's like Haaland, Salah, and then like Jared Bowen, or he's up there definitely with like Son and like Madison, but we'll get into that.
Yeah.
I can't remember if we mentioned it, but there is a double rollover this week. So it's
2 points. 2 points up for grabs. It's currently 8-1 to myself.
That it is.
Yeah.
But on the day, it is 1-1.
Yeah. Palace. I had a West Ham win. Sorry, so that was a negative
win.
Where do we go next up?
Palace Burnley.
Yeah, I just foreshadow it with Burnley at home to Palhouse.
And I'm just going to preface this by saying Burnley are arguably the biggest disappointment this season for me personally.
Holy shit, they destroyed Palace as well.
But they can't win.
Oh my god.
And it's like,
that start line is horrific.
It's like, how can you not have somebody who can put the ball in the back of the net? It's just...
Yeah.
But you can dominate a game, but if you don't score, then it doesn't matter. And
I've got J. Rodriguez up front.
Now, is he still playing? I thought he was like retired at Southampton.
I mean, he may as well have done for the amount of goals he scored. Yes, I had a Palace win, so all aboard the Hodge train.
Yeah, I'm not delusional. Burnley are shit, as are all the promoted teams, and I also went with the Palace win.
As I keep saying and alluding to, it's becoming very apparent that these are the 3 worst teams to ever grace the Premier League.
Yeah, I think it's
3 worst teams ever promoted.
I don't know. There's been bad years before. I think someone said it was 2013, all 3 teams went down or something like that.
Yeah, but that don't mean they were all horrifically bad like these are. I mean, if it weren't for Bournemouth, it'd be a solid lot draw, wouldn't it? But they'd all be going straight back down. But I mean, Bournemouth. But yes, so that's 2-1 to yourself, I believe, so far.
That it is.
Next up, we had... Where is it? I'm trying to...
Man City versus Bournemouth.
Did we? Okay, we had Man City versus Bournemouth. We'll keep this short and sweet. Man City do Man City things, and Tyler Adams, Luis Sinistera, and Max Aarons. We shall see you next season, you sneaky little bastard.
Well, I don't know, Leeds might go up, but I think the biggest shock from this game was it was only 6, and Bournemouth managed to score.
No, the biggest shock of this game was that he who shall not be named actually got 19 minutes.
Well, he's been told he's allowed to leave to find more regular games.
Weird, that, isn't it? It's like he should have never left a certain club he was worshipped at. But oh my goodness, money comes about, and now you are fucking... Well, you're hated by me.
But yeah, Bournemouth are awful, City are good. Well, we both had Man City, obviously, because you'd be absolutely delusional to bet against him in this type of game. Just a quick note on Doku, he got 4 assists.
All I want to say is I knew about Doku like 4 years ago, so you're all behind trend.
He's such a I don't know how
amazing player.
It. He's such it's not even that though. He's such like a wild card type of player. He's not like a just pure stats. He gets on the ball and I don't even know if he knows what he's doing sometimes. He's just bag of tricks, and it's like he's such an exciting player to watch. I love them type of flair players who love to take people on, jink. Like he is a really good player. I will say one thing though, 4 assists, he wasn't good value for them 4 assists. He just crossed the ball and the players on the end of it made the goal. But
doesn't matter whether you win by an inch or a mile. Assisting is assisting.
This is true. Man City.
Both City wins.
Form.
So
and Haaland didn't score.
3-2. Yeah, but he scored later on in the week, didn't he? Against young boys. Against Gary Glitter's favourites. I shouldn't say that. Moving on swiftly, the next game of the week is Everton at home to Brighton. 1-1 draw. See you next year, Everton? Maybe? Don't know. That's all I've got to say on it.
I think Everton are they're starting to pick up form, and Sean Dyche, I said it last time, wasn't it? He's starting to put his imprint on the team a little bit. They're still not quite there, but they're starting to win these 1-0 games. They're starting to grind out results, and I think they'll be all right. I think the other 4 teams that the aforementioned teams we mentioned before, will see them stay in the league.
Yeah.
Bar them getting a points deduction, which
should happen. It should have happened last year, but I mean, I'm not salty or bitter about it.
But yeah, Everton grind out a win. But do you know what? It's a good point, because Brighton are actually they are a good team, and I wouldn't say they're flying, because they're one of the most inconsistent teams in the league. But it's a good point, and good building block. I had a draw in this one.
I had a Brighton win because every time I fucking pick Brighton, they'll lose. So hey, that's cool.
What's that? 4-2 now?
Oh shit! Yeah, fuck's sake! Oh god, this is damn. Yeah.
I'm quite happy with that. I went
done.
for a draw in that. I think for me, me going for a Brentford win and me going for a Brighton Everton draw, it's like take good picks.
Swiftly moving on as we sit at 4-2. The next game is Jesus Christ, Sheffield United versus Wolves.
Now, who saw this one coming? Because I fucking didn't.
Oh God Almighty! I mean,
they get their first win.
It doesn't I mean, if it was going to happen, you'd have said probably Wolves would have been one of the teams that I would have happened against. So I suppose it's not as much of a shock, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah. What was it? 100th minute winner.
100th minute penalty.
Yeah, if you're a Sheffield United fan, enjoy it, because you ain't going to be seeing many more of these. Yeah, they are woefully bad, and I suppose a broken clock is right twice a day, and you throw enough shit at a wall, and eventually it will stick, and you will get a game, and you will somehow manage to get a win.
How Paul Heckingbottom has still got a fucking...
I feel bad for him, though. They've lost all their best players. They're in administration, pretty much,
You know it's bad when Oliver Norwood's getting the man of the match with a 7.7.
Cameron Archer shouldn't have left Middlesbrough. Yeah, should have come back.
I had a Wolves win because I am not deluded.
I also had a Wolves win, but clearly we are deluded, because Sheffield United they've turned the corner. Turn the corner. They're going to go on a win. They're going to secure Europa League football, and this is the point for the Blades. But no, they are going to go down, and they're going to go down like a stack of shit. And we do not want to waste any more time on them.
Yeah.
Moving swiftly on.
Right. So this one could spiral out of control slightly. I was planning on saving this maybe to last, but we'll get it out of the way. Next game up is Newcastle and Arsenal. Newcastle against Arsenal.
Yeah. Do you want to just start off with our predictions and we can get into it?
Yeah, I had an Arsenal win.
I had a draw.
Okay.
So, yeah, that was the thing. VAR. Was the ball out? I don't think it was. Impossible to say.
I thought it was.
Was it a foul?
Yes. Which one? On Joe Linton?
Oh, yeah, we're just going for the goal. We'll get the red cards.
Okay, yeah, Joe Linton was definitely a foul. His arms were extended. That means he pushed. If this is not a pushing motion, I don't know what is.
Lank's doing the staying alive. He's in step.
It fucking infuriates.
Throw back an half.
It infuriates me that we still have to. I feel like I'm on Soccer Saturday because it infuriates me that we still have to discuss this every single fucking week, and it's always fucking shit.
The thing that gets me is, why do we have to do the whole checking offside, checking foul, checking out? But just check it and then say, don't fucking you're just building tension and pissing people off more. Do I think the ball was out? I don't, but it could have been. Do I think it was a foul? Probably yes. Maybe
the thing is, right?
Was the offside? I don't think it was offside though. I don't think
it was offside. The thing with the ball is, we've got technology for that. Why can't we implement it across the fucking pitch? Because
then you'd have to get rid of the linesman.
That's a good. Yeah, but saving fucking money. We could plough that into fucking VAR. Get some better.
That wouldn't go into VAR. You know exactly where that money would go.
Yeah. But yeah, why do it? If we can have, is it Hawkeye?
Hawkeye's the goal line technology.
Yeah, if that works flawlessly and within
unless you're an Aston Villa fan,
within 10 seconds. But why can't we implement that all around the pitch? It's not hard. Just have a fucking camera with a good zoom on one end of the fucking touchline, facing the other, and you will see if a ball goes out of fucking play.
Or if someone's perfectly offside.
Yeah, it doesn't need any more on that. And then the red cards, Kai Havertz.
For me, that was a red.
For me, it wasn't. I get why you'd say it's a red. It was done with intent and malice, but I can see why you're giving me yellow.
The thing is, I don't even know why you made the tackle.
No, I don't. Because it were on touchline, wasn't it? It was going nowhere.
Yeah, it was in Newcastle's own half as well. Like
it was going nowhere. It was just classic Kai Havertz losing his
I like
fucking
Kai
head.
Havertz, but yeah, he sometimes he just wants to have a fight rather than play football.
Yeah. And then talking of fighting, the
Guimaraes.
Yeah. How?
I actually controversial. I don't think the Jorginho arm on the back was a red, but I think the tackle was.
What do you mean? On Guimaraes? Bruno?
Yeah. I don't know.
You think him elbowing him in the back of the head wasn't a red card?
I think it was a yellow.
You could see him, look at him, and then wind up like fucking Summit and just fucking pow.
I don't know.
That was 100%.
My thing is, if you let the Havertz one go, then you set the precedent.
That's what I was just going to say.
Letting stuff go. So I don't think it was a red card based on that. In isolation, it probably was a red card, but based on the way that they were refereeing the game, then no, I don't think it was.
That's what I was going to say. I think because he's let the Kai Havertz one go, even though it was the opposite end of a game, he's let this one go. But the fact that VAR has not said this is a red card, once again... Or even reviewed it, once again, is a fucking flaw in the system. Just get rid of it. There's a reason why people like watching lower league football. It's because we don't have this fucking conversation every fucking week. Get rid of VAR. Kai Havertz should have probably been sent off. Bruno should have definitely been sent off. And Newcastle beat Arsenal, so GG's, to be honest.
I don't think either team played particularly well. I think Arsenal aren't as good as people are making out, and same with Newcastle. I think both teams are. They're good. But...
The thing that's wound me up with Arsenal is they could have furthered their team by going out and buying a striker. Like a legit striker, not Kai Havertz.
Who are they going to buy, though?
I know it's this conversation of,
there isn't many out there.
There's not many I'm not saying go get a world class, just get a fucking 15 a season goal.
There ain't many of them, to be fair.
He was one at Leeds. If you want Sir Patrick of violin.
For me, I don't understand the whole drop in Ramsdale thing.
Yeah, I said this when it first happened.
Like, say what you want about the goal, but I'm saying Ramsdale's in goal, he just catches the ball.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
I've said this since it happened.
Saka's showing, I don't know, I think he's proven me right. He's a bit overrated. Last thought is Arsenal was out. Odegaard are not that good of a team.
No, we've got no creativity, no spark.
Yeah. There's not really much more to add. No. I went for a draw. Lank went for an Arsenal win. Newcastle got a win.
I think it's 4-2 for you, isn't it?
Still 4-2.
Still 4-2. Next up, fucking hell, another one. Villa Forest or Forest Villa. I like Steve Cooper, and we keep banging. Well, I think we both keep banging on about him and the Emery train. But the Emery train has hit a speed bump in a way that I don't think many people saw coming.
I mean, I did preface it by saying it was a Midlands derby, but yeah, Chelsea Academy Blair, Olaena scoring. Do you know what? I say this every bloody week. Like, if you have that many of them, it's a guarantee that one of them is going to score. But anyway, this was a surprising one. I don't know if it was a bit of like hangover from Europe, possibly from Villa.
Possibly. I mean, they did dominate the game, but again, that don't generally mean out, does it?
I don't think Forest are a bad team. I think
No.
they're obviously they're one of the better bad teams in the league, if that makes sense.
I prefer them this year than I did to last year, funnily enough. But
you know what? Anthony Elanga, good player as well.
Yeah,
Doing
yeah,
well
yeah. I think he got the fucking Ronaldo treatment, didn't he? At Scum, and we were like, oh, it's the next best thing, and then he like didn't do all for 2 games, and oh, it's fucking Francisco Makeda, get him out, Norwich scarf.
Garnacho's getting that at the moment.
It's weird, that it's like they almost overhype every single player that comes through the door.
Rashford.
I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it. He's gonna be packing bags in Morrison soon.
Surprising result.
Surprising, but fair play to him.
They're still 5th though. They're still lofty heights. They're still doing well, and you know, I think they're good value for where they are in the league. It'd be interesting to see if they can carry it on consistently. Like, you ain't gonna win every game.
That's what I was about to say. You took words out of my mouth. You're not gonna win them all, so you know, it is what it is.
Moving on.
Yeah, I had a Villa win, by the way.
I also had a Villa win.
Shock.
Yeah. 5-3.
Moving on to the...
no, not 5-3. Still 4-2. We got it both from. My bad.
4-2. Moving on to the penultimate game of the weekend, which was Luton Liverpool. Fuck me, this one as well. Luton Liverpool. I wasn't watching this, but I was watching like flash scores on my phone, and I was like actually rooting for Luton to get this, because I would have absolutely pissed myself at watching Liverpool fans try and explain what happened. Still funny trying to explain what happened now.
I can tell you what happened. Darwin Núñez decided every time he got the ball to just shoot. I think he had 5 shots in like the first 10 minutes by himself. And
Darwin Núñez is one of the best strikers in the world, apparently, according to some fans.
Me?
I don't rate him.
I do. I mean, I said he'd be 2nd top goal scorer. He actually does have something like 6 goals this season, so it's like, yeah.
You're 4 in 10.
Liverpool, yeah, but I'm in all comps.
Oh, but, yeah.
Liverpool weren't very good this game. Luton seemed to shut them down pretty well. They smashed one on the break. I will say, Trent was getting absolutely ragged about this game. Like, they were targeting him, and I don't know the name of their left winger, but he was doing him for pace every time. And it had a point where they had it was something like 3 players trying to help Trent out because he just could not handle it. And
weirdly, on flash scores, Trent got an 8.1 and was tied man of match.
I don't know what game they were watching. Every time Luton attacked, it was down that Liverpool's right hand side, and Trent was just getting found out. Salah did absolutely fuck all this game as well.
It's weird because it's almost like Trent is actually a trash fucking fullback.
Did he get an assist?
I don't fucking know. I don't really care at this point.
No, he didn't. It was Harvey Elliott. Anyway, Luton sat in. They did well. They had a few breaks. Barkley had that good chance where he ballooned it over the fucking bar because he saw the lights and went for like a 30-yard screamer instead of just fucking, yeah. Luton scored on the counter. It was all good. Kenilworth Road was bouncing. It was rocking. And then he brought Luis Diaz on, who, you know, fair play with all the situation around his dad coming on. And he scored. And it was a weird one because he headed it, and it was like, because he's so small, it kind of like slow motion almost, because it like kind of trickled into the back. It like floated into the back of the net. Still really should have not really been open, but there we go. He scored, he lifted his shirt. The FA have decided not to charge him, which, you know, fair play.
If they'd have charged him, that'd have been the biggest cunt move ever.
I mean, yeah. I will say though, what was I gonna say? Yeah, Liverpool were not at it, and they got a point that they probably didn't deserve. So yeah. And Luton are going down.
Yeah, funnily enough, I had a Liverpool win.
So, I also had a Liverpool win, because why wouldn't you?
Yeah. And then moving on to the final game of the weekend, I'm going to set a 5-minute timer for Mr. Lubicon here. to keep this nice and short and cheerful, because
no, this
could go very...
This could be an episode in itself.
Yeah. Just straight off the bat, I had a Spurs win.
Did you watch the game?
I didn't watch the game. No, I've been so busy. It's...
Okay, so I will run you through
Starting now.
I will run you through the results. So, Tottenham started the game off pretty well. They took a 1-0 lead. It was a lucky goal. It was the deflected goal. The way that Jamie Carragher described it is what a start, what a goal. It was a deflection, but there we go. Yeah, Tottenham first 15 minutes were all right. Then they scored again. Sodden scored. It was offside. It was offside. There's no, like, it was a good goal, but it was offside. Then the tackles started to turn up a notch. And then, yeah, basically, yeah, what was it? Out of nowhere, what was it? And Doggy, he just decided to 2-foot Sterling off the ground, sliding tackle. Nearly broke his leg, and the referee, for some reason, decided to give him a yellow card. Should have been a straight red, wasn't a straight red. Still don't understand how it wasn't a straight red. It is what it is. Everyone agrees it should have been a red card. Then Sterling runs through and scores, but it hits his hand on the deflection, so that's disallowed. So it's already starting a thing. Then Christian Romero and Colwell get into some fights.
Hang on, mate. You're missing the Caicedo side goal.
Oh, yeah, my bad. No, I'm not on about that. I'm on about previous to this. Don't worry about it. We're gonna get to that. Okay. So Colwell and Christian Romero get into a thing, and he decides to kick out at Colwell. And yeah, it was well, I would say it was David Beckham Simeone, but it wasn't. He straight up just kicked. He's on the floor and he just kicks him, and the referee doesn't even book him. I don't know why. VAR looked at it and said it wasn't like what was it? It wasn't like dangerous or whatever. It was just petulant, so they didn't book him. So apparently you're allowed to kick out at people now. Again, should have been a red card. Literally just kicks out at him. Then we move on to just an absolute shit show. So Chelsea who are on the attack. Sterling goes down in the box. Nothing given. Then the ball comes to Enzo Fernandez in the box. Romero dives in. He fouls him, but the referee plays play on. The ball falls to Caicedo on the edge of the box. He shoots. He scores an absolute screamer. And Nicholas Jackson is a cock's hair offside. Literally not like it's getting ridiculous how thing. But you know, fair enough, offside. They go to VAR. They check it, and it turns out that when Enzo Fernandez was fouled, Romero just 2-footed him again in the back of the thing and stood on him on the back of the ankle with the studs up. So Chelsea get a penalty. Tottenham go down to 10 men. Cole Palmer scores the penalty. It was, I don't know, keeper nearly saved it. I think he tipped it onto the post, but you know, it went in. So it goes 1-1. James Maddison gets injured, goes off. He's out for 5 months. Their right back, is it Mickey van der Ven?
Is he actually?
I think he's out for a while. I think that's a minimum of 6 weeks he's out for.
Yeah, it's Van der Ven.
Van der Ven goes off with a hamstring injury as well. The game just descends into chaos, and there's just yellow cards everywhere, people fighting, the managers get involved, come on the pitch. It's just a nightmare. And then we go in at half time, come out. Colwell's still not happy from being kicked at by Romero, who's now off the pitch, so Pochettino takes him off at half time. We get to the second half. Chelsea are on the break, 3v2. Sterling fucks it up, and in fucking it up, he presents the ball to Ndoggy, who shouldn't have been on the pitch. And then he decides to slide in again and completes the red card. So Spurs go down to 9 men. And at this point, the game is just absolutely I don't even know. Enzo Fernandez goes down injured after the tackle from Romero still and gets taken off injured. And then Tottenham play what is best described as bizarre football, where they decide to play.
Oh, highlight! Yeah, I've seen this.
They play them less, like they're down to 9 men at this point, and it's like what? There's like 30 minutes left, and they decide to play the remaining 30 minutes playing an offside trap with 9 men on the the halfway line, and Chelsea, for the life of them, just boot balls over the top. It's like watching under 7s football.
Tony Pulis. Big sound.
Pretty well. Yeah, it's literally boot the ball over the top and see who's faster. By the way, Tottenham's keeper this game, Patricio, had a blinder. He was man of the match. I know they conceded 4, but he saved them so much. Yeah, Chelsea got caught off. Nicholas Jackson is the new Timo Werner. I think he got caught offside 7 times this match or something fucking stupid like that. Nearly done. They bring on Mudryk. He gets in behind. He catches the keeper. Gets the yellow card. You're thinking, oh, Chelsea can't score. And then they break the line. Finally, Nicholas Jackson scores. With like, what was it, 15 minutes to go? And then they figure it out and they break the line a few more times and they score and they win 4-1. Nicholas Jackson gets the worst hat trick I've ever seen. He was.
Well, he scored for you. That's all that matters.
He was shit this game. If he was competent, he would have had 7. And that is not me being, what's the word, like over the top, like
overzealous.
Yeah, like he missed 3 sitters. He missed an opening goal by heading it. It was like the most pathetic header I've ever seen. And then he decided to run at the fans and shush them after he scored his hat-trick. Even the 3rd goal that he scored, he tried to pass it to Mudryk. He fell over his own feet, and the keeper fucking slipped over, and he just ran it into the net. Chelsea won 4-1. Spurs were shit. Chelsea was shit, but you take a win like that in a derby.
Yeah. I had a Spurs win, so that's 0 points for me.
I had a Chelsea win. There's no positive to get from this game other than Cole Palmer. Why Man City let him go for 40 million, I don't know.
Sure, you were questioning why you signed him for 40 million earlier on in the season.
Okay.
Moving swiftly on.
No, I've said some questionable things. You said Pochettino was manager of the season.
Did Chelsea win their last game? Yes.
Did they win by 4-1? Yes. Did they win by the highest XG in like 5
Am I a tactical genius? Yes. But yes, with this week concluded, Lew does inch ever so closer. He picks up the 2 points, which makes it 8-3 now overall standings. Still a bit of
the board.
Still a bit of a deficit, but it doesn't take much to bring it around. So looking forward to this coming week's
break.
Looking forward to this coming week's games. Game week 12. The opening fixture of the weekend is an early game on a Saturday, which is unheard of.
Tottenham looking to what was it? Get back on track.
Yeah. Wolves at home to Spurs.
Gonna go Spurs win. I think they're gonna bounce back. Although I will say the injury to Maddison is a big one.
Yeah, big one because he's been very good this season. Followed up first of 3 o'clock kickoffs is Arsenal versus Burnley. I want to go ballsy for some reason here.
I mean, I went ballsy last week and it kind of paid off. I'm going Arsenal.
I'm going to go Arsenal as well. Although my first thought was for Burnley, but hey ho. Yeah. Followed up by Palhouse and Everton.
I'm going to go draw. I don't think it will be a draw, but I don't know. I can't split the teams, so I'm going to go draw. But I think Everton or Palace will win this.
Yeah, I were and ahhing. My first thought was Everton, then I wrote down Palace, and I've crossed that out and gone for Everton. Next 3 o'clock kickoff, Scum vs Luton. Scum at home, so I mean...
I'm going to go Man United. If it was anybody else, bar the 3 promoted teams, I would have done the other team, but Man United will beat Luton.
Yeah, as much as I want to laugh.
They have to. They have to beat them, that's the thing.
If I don't, I'll lose a point, but it's win-win for me, really.
Lank can take that. You take a loss.
I'll take not getting a point just to be fucking splitting my arsehole vertically with laughter. Followed by the late kickoff on the Saturday evening, which is Bournemouth Newcastle.
That's a trek, isn't it?
Why the fuck is that a late kickoff?
That's a trek.
Yeah, I know. That's quite possibly the furthest travel game
in the league.
Prem.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Newcastle for me. Away win.
Yeah, Newcastle.
Then we're moving on to the 2 o'clock kickoffs on Sunday, first of which is Aston Villa at Fulham.
Gonna go Villa. I think they'll bounce back.
Yep, same. All hyped on that Emery train still. Swiftly followed by Brighton, Sheffield United.
It has to be Brighton. It really does have to be Brighton.
Yeah, I've gone Brighton, although I've picked Brighton all the other times and have let me down, so I guess draw or Sheffield United win coming inbound. You're welcome, Blades fans. Seconds. Followed by Liverpool, Brentford.
That's an interesting one. I'm going to go draw.
Okay, interesting. Liverpool win for me. Liverpool win. I've not picked anything. I've not picked a draw at all.
I was going to say, I feel ballsy picks all the straight games.
Yeah. Penultimate game of the weekend, West Ham Forest.
That's West
West Ham at home.
I'm going to go Forest win.
You know something? I've gone Forest win as well.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like Forest might nick one. This next game.
Yeah, next game is the Super Sunday evening game, even though it's not really Super Sunday because that should be reserved for the best fixtures on Sunday. Anyway, coming up.
I think this is the best game.
Yeah. Chelsea at home to City.
Do you know what? On paper, you'd say Man City, but Chelsea play really well against the good teams, and it's at home, where Chelsea's form's actually worse at home. I'm going to go Man City win.
Funnily enough, I've gone for a City win as well. But, Poch for manager of season.
I do think Chelsea could get a win out of it. Like, it's not beyond the...
Can you imagine if Cole Palmer scores and goes and stands in front of fucking Pep?
Mate, he'd fucking...
Like if he scored a 93rd minute winner and he just stood in front of Pep like that.
I will say, and Nkunku's back in training now as well.
Oh my god. Swiftly moving on.
Might actually get to see him play this season, yeah.
We'll quickly run through a table as it stands currently. Man City are first, 27 points, followed by Spurs, Liverpool, Arsenal, Villa, Newcastle and Brighton rounding out what is probably going to be the European spots. Looking at the other end of the table, Everton 16th with 11, and then a big jump to Luton 17th with 6, Bournemouth with 6 in 18th. 19th is Burnley with 4, and Sheffield United with 4 in 20th. Nothing else left to say.
It's slowly starting to take shape. I still think there's a few teams that'll switch and start, but we're slowly getting there.
Yeah. I'm going to quickly touch on Leeds, but very quickly, no major. Great win against Leicester. I don't think a lot of people saw that coming with how Leicester have been going. Rutter so far is my player of the season. Every highlight you see, he's on it every single time. He runs everywhere. Unfortunately, I was unlucky enough to go to the Stoke game and see that live. He was everywhere. Sir Patrick of Violin should never play for the club again. Being a striker who can't score a penalty or even can't get it on target. My feelings are there. I am not going to abuse him. I do not condone abuse to him or his family members, but he is as shit as a bag of shit. Yeah, good win against Leicester because I won every other week against the dog botherers as well, 4-1. So yeah, we're going strong. It's going strong, but again, Championship is a marathon, not a sprint. So I will start getting excited come May time. Coming up for us this weekend is a 3:00 kickoff home game against Plymouth, who are at the other end of the table. So that's probably going to be a loss there because we only lose against shit teams.
I mean, they got a good result the weekend, Plymouth.
Yeah. Let's have a look. Current standings, I believe we're third. Yeah, we currently sit third. We are... That's maths.
Leicester are clear.
That's maths there. But we're at 8 points adrift of the automatic spots. So, yeah, there's a long way to go. Quickly nipping at our heels are Sheffield, Southampton, West Brom, and Preston. Would you like to touch on Borough or anything?
Yeah, the last 2 games weren't great. They got beat by Stoke and they drew with Plymouth. They scored, what was it, 3-3. There was a lot of goals in the Plymouth game. They started the season awfully. They went on that mad run. They've not won in 2 now. They need to get back on winning, but that's just how the championship is. And yeah, I think they're in touching distance of the top 6, and just 1 or 2 results go the other way, and they're in the top 6. It's like they're not that far off. Was it 4 points off? Like that's nothing. That's really nothing.
From where they were at start of season as well. You can't.
Exactly 6 points. I mean, 6 games in, they were bottom.
Mm-hmm.
They had a point. So for me, by Christmas Day, Boxing Day, you want to be within touching point of the playoffs, and then you're in a good position to kick on from like afterwards, January onwards. I don't know. It's a weird season this year. Like you said, Leicester very much were the form team, pulling away. They looked imperious, and then Leeds beat them and beat them well. Ipswich are continuing to be a surprise team. I know they drew the other day, but yeah, I know it's a weird
4 draw as well. But we're down as well.
Yeah. They played, what's it called, didn't they? Like bottom of the league, was it?
Oh, I thought one of the Birmingham, didn't we?
Oh yeah, that was it. They played they played Birmingham. Wayne Rooney's revolution continues.
The American Revolution.
I bet they're so happy they decided to sack their manager when they were 6th. And now where are they? They're like, what are they, fucking 15th?
Yeah.
But yeah, Championship, it's a toss up. Anyone can truly beat anyone, like the Premier League, and there's not really much more to add on that one.
And on that bombshell, ladies and gentlemen, it didn't turn out to be as quick as an episode as we thought, but it's quicker than the last couple.
Yeah.
So if you did enjoy, please do consider liking and subscribing. Lew's link is in my description below, and mine is in his. All the information regarding the Movember Foundation and any possible donations will also be down in the description below. I don't think I've got anything else to add. Anything?
Have a safe weekend with all that's going on, and the build up to Christmas is well and truly started, and we will catch you maybe next week with an international episode. There's not really much to add on them. We might just skip over it and meet you after the international break. So yeah,
absolutely.
Enjoy the free time that has been afforded to you by no football. Essentially no football, and we will catch you next time. Adios.
Bye.